Guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's been so long I've forgotten the episode. Apologies, I've been very busy. You probably have a lot of questions right now, and I apologize. This is quite a scuffed start to an episode. First of all, webcam quality is absolutely horrible. You're getting about a nice PowerPoint presentation worth of JPEG images here to look at. Also, my background's all messed up. Also, the lighting's weird. Look, I'm probably going to turn the webcam off. I've been very busy recently, and one of the main things I've been doing is we're renovating the office upstairs where I typically record in and just generally do all my work in. I got a new desk, and to match the desk I decided let's go buck wild and paint the room too. So the room is currently scattered. Here, can I show you? Oh, it's me. Hello. I'm currently in a basement. Literally took my old so I got a new desk. Took the old desk, broke it down, took it down to the basement, set it up down here just for temporary purposes. I'm currently, it looks like I'm in a finished room. I'm in a finished portion. There's the rest of the unfinished basement over there. I'm just kind of stationed here for the next couple days. And currently the paint is drying. So hopefully that's done by the end of the day and I can start figuring out how I want to lay out the room. But just know there's some cool changes happening. Okay, we're going to get back into Isaac. I'm playing on a single monitor today. I have not played and tried to record on a single monitor setup probably since I started YouTube. So this is weird for me. Sorry if mic quality sounds horrible too. Again, I kind of just like, look, we're bare bones in it. I'm probably going to go ahead and just turn the webcam off for this one. So apologies if you enjoy seeing my face. It's gone. And we're just going to try to play the run. Now, there's a lot of trust involved here. As I said, I'm doing a one-screen recording, or I'm doing a one-monitor setup. So I'm just going to trust that that OBS is still recording in the background. This is a good exercise in, I got some trust issues. Maybe this will help us a little bit. I also have some trust issues because we've been getting our butt kicked by this game recently. Is there something that makes me feel like we won't get our butt kicked? You know what? Let's do another alt character. In fact, I'm thinking alt Isaac could be fun. All we've done with him so far is Mom's Heart. We have done Isaac and we have done Blue Baby. Let's maybe try Dark Room Path, see if we can't do Boss Rush as well. So what is Tainted Isaac's shtick? Well, it's quite simple. Tainted Isaac, whenever you see an item, it will flash between two potential items that you can pick up, kind of like what's the item called? I think it's just called options ? This feels weird playing on a single monitor. I don't know what's happening right now, which seems great in and of itself, right? You're like, oh, dope, that's what could potentially go wrong if you could just have choices between every single items that you get. Well, as you can see in the top left, we only have 8 slots available for items. So we have to do the entirety of the run. I think it's worth taking damage to get Rune Bag. Rune Bag is going to probably not stick with us for the long run. Eventually, we're probably going to want to replace that with some nice, damage upgrades, tier effects, etc. But in the short term, it strikes me as an item that could generate some runes for us that could pay dividends later. For example, Perthrow, Yera, etc. If you do a Perthrow on a pedestal, does it reroll both of the potential items or just one of them? That's something we're gonna figure out, dude. I don't know how individuals out there, especially if you're a content creator, run on a single monitor setup. I mean, even for like working, I've been running off just a laptop for the last month or so, and don't tell my boss, but it is most definitely hampered, decreased my productivity. I just love having multiple monitors to work off, but particularly when it comes to this content creation, I'm like, I don't realize it's almost like a you ever driven someone else's car? And you like take for granted all of the things that kind of just became muscle memory in your particular car. Like, how hard you need to press on the gas pedal to get it to go. That was close. How touchy the brakes are, all the ins and outs. Where the headlights are, like all the things that just become muscle memory. I didn't realize, I don't think, how much I like constantly check my audio levels because the ability or the lack of ability right now to see my audio levels and being like, is the mic too loud? Is the game too loud? What if the balance is messed up? Is like actually freaking me out. So that's okay. I will just be even more anxious than I typically am during the course of this entire episode. That should be fun. Yay, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks to the shout out to the iced coffee for that one. I keep getting TikToks about that. Apparently like drinking too much coffee can give you anxiety, which explains a ton. I thought my brain, okay, I was gonna say I thought my brain was just broken. Turns out my brain is still broken because I just took 2 hits against Gemini, who I would consider to be one of the easier bosses, maybe not the easiest, but one of the easier bosses in the entire game. 2 hits against him is quite terrifying and embarrassing. To be fair though, we are in like I'm in like a foreign land right now. I'm scared. I'm recording in a new setup. The closest thing I can equivalate, which is not a word, the closest equivalent I've ever had to this was when what a weird era at the time Playcrastination channel. I got invited to work on a political campaign, the candidate for which I will not mention, but I got invited to essentially go door knocking for a political campaign, which, if you were wondering, absolutely sucks. They also asked me to go to Iowa, which was like it's an important battleground state. I think is what they call it, battleground. I think that's what they call it. What do we want here? I think I want pimpy tears. I don't. Whoa. Soul of Magdalene. I think this gives us the like dangerous hugs effect for one room, if I remember correctly, which is not really what I want. I got to go to Iowa in like the middle of January, which is freezing cold and snowy, and it turns out walking several miles. Thought he was gonna shoot a cornfly at me. He did not. Turns out walking several miles a day in like the frigid temperatures, knocking on people's doors saying, hey, would you consider support? F you! F I hate you! Not a very fun way to spend your life. Let's look for a second. Whoa. This is a wonky second secret room wherever it is that's hiding from me. Let's try regular secret room, which could potentially be here. Yeah, it is here. I don't even want to blow up the mushrooms. I'm not convinced magic mush exists anymore, so I think we just fight our boss and try not to lose our deal with the devil here. Let's focus. I think I accidentally hit him. I was gonna consider not doing I was gonna consider doing the no hit strats, although I don't know if it works multiple times. It may be a like one time gimmick just to unlock. It may be a little one-time gimmick just to unlock the plum flute. We did get a deal with the devil. Obviously, we want the tears and HP upgrade. We'll take the eternal heart as well, which is amazing. And yeah, I would like the damage upgrade. Thank you, thank you. Kind of want to visit Curse Room. Kind of don't want to lose the black heart, so I'm torn. Let's do this room and see if we can't get ourselves like a tinted rock or something that would make me not have to. I'll get rid of a spirit heart, but I'd rather not lose our only black heart. So if I can avoid doing so. Anyway, frigid Iowa temperatures. And what did I do while I was working? While I had to, at that time I was pumping out like 14 videos a week, which is just ridiculous. I was doing an Isaac. Maybe it wasn't 40. It was at least 10. I was doing an Isaac every day of the week. Sunday was the weekly address to Playcrastination, aka the WAP, which unfortunately that acronym did not age gracefully. It has been it's been stolen from me to now mean something else. Where is the second secret room, dude? In here? That's wacky. That's wild and wacky. Might as well visit the shop now that we have that. 7-cent battery. 7-cent battery, not really worth it, but I will go ahead and buy the Spirit Heart so that we can visit the Curse Room. Gotta speed up a little bit if we want to try to make Boss Rush. Gotta remember, this is essentially a fresh post-it note, so we actually have a lot of things we could potentially unlock if I would just skadoodle my boodle. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I was doing like Isaac episode every single day. Then 2 days a week, I think I was doing. It kind of like pivoted from time to time. It was always a roguelite. I think at the time it was Nuclear Throne. I remember recording a Nuclear Throne in this situation. At other times, I think it was like Enter the Gungeon, whatever. I was doing Fallout 3 days a week. I don't know how I did that, by the way, because I could barely handle like 2 Isaacs a week now. The answer was I was in college, and at that point I was actually on. Yeah, let's do it. That's pretty sick. The answer is I was in college. The answer is I was in college, and at the time, I was on winter break, so I just had a month to do nothing, so that helped. But even when I was when I was regularly attending university, I was keeping that schedule up, which is kind of nuts. Anyway, the point of the story is, I lugged my entire PC and a single monitor, at the time my dual monitor setup, a single monitor and my entire PC I lugged up to a hotel up in Iowa, because I didn't want to miss that sweet big bad boy baby upload schedule. That's dedication, ladies and gentlemen. And not only was I dedicated enough to lug that up with me, when I realized how slow the hotel internet was, I recorded a 20-minute Nuclear Throne episode, and the upload time was 8 hours. I literally just quit the campaign. I was like, sorry, good luck, I hope you get elected, but spoiler alert, she did not. That's okay. What else did I do? Oh, so that's the last time probably that I can think of that I rocked a single monitor setup. Since then, I've been a double monitor, a loyal double monitor boy. And probably will be till the day that I die. I just can't fathom working on a single monitor. It's too difficult for me, which is why, again, don't tell my employer, but working on a laptop for the last month or so has probably not been the most productive month for me. I've also got the issue, we just found out our return to the office has been postponed slightly, not like forever, which is good because I would, I think, actually start crying on the spot. But it has been delayed ever so slightly. It's taken a little bit longer for them to get the workstations up and ready to go as they expected to have them, which is pretty sad for me. I think I've talked about here before that birth row. I think I've talked about here before that the working from home shtick just doesn't really work for me. Though I will say, with the new renovations we're doing to the office upstairs, I'm thinking the upstairs office will be my game room, and what I've been in recording studio, if you want to call it a studio. That seems a little fancy for someone with 400 subscribers, but that's okay. I set this desk up downstairs just temporary, just so I had somewhere to work while the other place was being, created. So far, I've kind of liked working down here. It's like a nice little mental separation from being upstairs, and less distractions for sure while I'm upstairs. Like, the food pantry's right there, so I can go do that. Banjo's walking around, Maria's there, so it's like very easy to get distracted. Down here, it's almost like, it's not a commute, which is nice because I don't... Obviously, nobody loves a commute because you're just sitting in traffic oftentimes for long periods of time, which is a sick joke. But there is something nice, I think I've said it before, about the mental separation that a commute brings. The mental, offloading period. You're like, when you're driving into work, you're like, okay, here's a little 30-minute ramp up for me to enter work mode. What are the things I need to be working on? Blah, blah, blah. End of the day, decharge. You can head home. You process your day, your work day. Think about what you need to work on tomorrow. And then you get home and you're in home mode, Which I think is kind of valuable. So in a way, my simple walk downstairs, to some degree, almost functions. What do we want to replace here? Probably Turdy Touch. In a way, my simple walk downstairs almost functions as a commute of sorts. So it's been kind of nice being like, go downstairs, now you're gonna work. Come upstairs, now you're done for the day. Although it's not exactly work like that right now, because my gaming, as I'm recording this right now, as you can see, my gaming PC is set up down here as well. So like if I want to play games, I have to come back down here anyway. So it's still like I'm working in the office, but eventually I'm thinking it'll be fine. But anyway, they delayed our return to the office. It's very sad, because I don't enjoy working from home very much. So hopefully, they said maybe another month of working from home, and then the office will hopefully be set up. Really, it's just like our dude, I've heard our key is busted. Our key is like the clone in Enter the Gungeon. Oh wait. So the R key is busted. So what the R key does is it's like the clone in Gungeon. It is essentially a restart of your run. It's a spacebar item, single use, kind of like Forget Me Now. But instead of restarting the floor that you were on, ooh, you restart the entire run. Let's perthrow these bad boys. See if we can. Let's go crazy here. Speaking of Forget Me Now. Bruh, Edmund said GB bug is busted now. I have yet to see it be busted, but we'll try again. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Brain. It's like the clone. You get to restart the entire run. The catch being, you get to keep all of the items that you have gotten up to that point on your run. They don't go away. So it's not like holding R, it is restarting a run but keeping all the items. So it's essentially the clone from Gungeon, which is amazing. Except not on this run, because we can only hold 8 items. So like, it's great in a normal run because you can restart a run and you essentially get 2 runs worth of items on a single run. It doesn't quite do that for us, because I can only hold 8 items at a time. So I think I will probably not pick up the R key, but it's a cool thought. it's a nice, interesting thought. Okay, GB bug seems like not good at all, despite what Edmund said. I unless there's some secret effect that I'm not understanding. I know we tried re-rolling before, that didn't work. Unless there's a secret effect I'm not understanding, just give me the damage, honestly. Still no deal with the devil, which is pretty upsetting. I'd also like to visit the curse room, but we're a little low on HP. And by low on HP, I namely mean we're a little low on spirit horts, which are what we will need to spend to get into said room. I guess I could visit shop and potentially rectify that situation. We could also... What the heck was that? Why did everything explode? Okay, well now I got no qualms going into the curse room because life is a joke. Oh, and a Degas rune for the next floor. That's actually amazing. Thank you very much. You've solved pretty much all of my problems. Except for the fact that I'm still working from home. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't last much longer because... I'm hoping that this whole working in the basement thing will cause me to go less crazy. Working from home for the last year has certainly caused me to lose my mind to some degree. And I'm not a huge fan of losing my mind, so I'd like to avoid it if humanly possible. What was the other item in here? Raw liver. The problem with raw livers, I'm pretty sure we lose the HP when we drop it. I mean, there's no reason not to pick up our key, because we don't have a spacebar item. So we can hold it. And like, I suppose if the run goes horrible, like if things get truly dire, I'd rather not do like a 3-hour episode. If things get truly dire, so Alabaster Box actually charges with Spirit Hearts. I'm the one who messed that up before. Though we haven't really been getting very many Spirit Hearts. So you know what? I think I'm fine without it. Yeah, if the run ends up going like completely horrible, we can always go pop the R key, start over, see if you get a better swath of items this time around. Curse of the Blind, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because I have a lovely Degas rune. So maybe the R key is actually a great little, you know, press in case of emergency type of thing. So we'll hold on to it. I'm pretty excited about the new office renovations upstairs. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys them soon. I've been trying to get this desk for situations sorted out. You know about the saga of the IKEA desk and particularly the Alex drawers. They finally came back in stock. I was able to finally get the desk and get it all. It was built momentarily, and then I had to take it apart to take everything out of the room to paint. But that'll be back soon, thankfully. Decided to do all this, by the way. It's like one of the busiest stretches of my personal life between work stuff and all of my friends deciding to get married. I mean, not deciding to. I mean, they did decide to get married, but I said that in kind of like a snarky way, and I didn't mean it in a snarky way. I just am I'm just attending a lot of weddings over the course of the next few weeks, several of which I'm in as well, so it kind of adds to the... So there's a wedding coming up on Friday that I am in. I am in the wedding, which means, of course, I had to pick up a tuxedo for the wedding because I'm a groomsman. So this week I had to go get fitted, go pick up the tux. Today's a rehearsal dinner. And then tomorrow is the actual wedding itself, tomorrow being Friday, so is busy. And in the middle of what is probably going to end up being one of the busiest weeks of my life, and I also feel bad I'm having to do all this. Had a short week at work thanks to Memorial Day, so I didn't have Monday, and then I also had to take Friday off, so like hopefully I'm not just absolutely peeving work off with the amount of days that I'm taking off. Whoa, what the heck is Candy Heart? Let's get rid of Zit Shot. Candy Heart. Power of Love. It's gone. A run like this is perhaps not the greatest time when I can only hold 8 items. Maybe not the greatest time to try to figure out, ooh, what's this item do? Should probably just stick with what we know. What happens if you pick up options on this run? Does it cycle between 3 things? No idea. Who cares? What floor are we on? We are on Depths 1. So we will not be doing Boss Rush, in case you were curious. Now, we could R-key and start off more powerful. Was there a Spirit Heart in there? I didn't even pay attention. That's what I came in there for. There was not. All right, don't take damage. Don't take damage. You need to deal with the devil. This is a boss fight I am akin to take damage on. Oh, I almost dodged right into it. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Look, I don't know what Candy Heart's doing. I'm taking the damage. Then I'm going in here. All right, this is interesting. Guppy's Paw might be a really good item on this run because we could pick up HP upgrades, convert them into soul hearts, and then put down the HP upgrades, having already, you know, reaped the benefits of them. I also definitely want to figure out how this Guppy situation works out. So let's do this. Skirt. And then we will skirt. It's 2/3 of Guppy. Crank it one time. Do you stick with R-key? Do you stick with Guppy's Paw? I think Guppy's Paw is the play. And then we can crank on our red hearts, and then we can drop Super Bandage and also Tear Cap thingy. Cool. Okay, so we should explore the Curse Room, because now we're 2/3 of the way to Guppy. We just need one more Guppy item. Now, I don't know if you need to hold all 3 Guppy items simultaneously to become Guppy. And then if you drop one of the Guppy items, do you lose the Guppy transformation? I don't know. We'll hopefully find that out on this run. This could be it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, why do you hate me? So, like, what happens if I do... What happens if I do this? No! Well, messed that up something fierce. So the good news is we didn't lose any of the HP when we picked up Super Bandage, or put down Super Bandage, which means I can drop Super Bandage. Super Bandage is doing nothing for us right now. So we may as well get rid of it if we see a decent opportunity to. And in fact, there's Candy Heart, so we'll pick up Candy Heart. I don't know if Candy Heart's doing anything for us either, but we will at least take it. Yeah, I got a lot of friends getting married. I'm in a lot of the weddings. It is a very busy stretch of summer. I had a wedding 2 weeks ago, then a bachelor party last weekend, then a wedding this weekend, then another wedding next weekend. I was also supposed to be going on a family vacation next week, but that got delayed because our Airbnb just canceled on us randomly, which is very annoying, but that's okay. You know, I didn't need a vacation. Certainly, like I said, not going stir crazy at home or anything. Definitely just... Who would want a vacation at a time like this? Not I. That would have been silly. What was I gonna say? I was gonna be on vacation next week, then another wedding next Saturday, then nothing the weekend after that. I got a nice chill weekend to myself to, I don't know, probably work on the house, because that's what I do anytime I have free time now. There's always little projects popping up. And then the week after that, I've got another wedding that I am in. So it's a busy time, you know. I would not be afraid to let you know that it has been a rather busy stretch of life for me. And enjoyable, you know, very happy for everyone. It's a very enjoyable stretch of life as well, but may as well pick this up for Bookworm, I suppose. But those are two rather stinky items. Yeah, I would describe it as a rather exciting stretch of life, but also, like, you know, very busy. Also very, very busy. Oh, we have left hand. There's no way we don't become Guppy, right? Right? May as well pick this up for the Bob transformation, even though we probably won't get it. So yeah, apologies for lack of content, is to say. Between work, home stuff, renovating the office, weddings, etc., it's been really busy, and it will be busy for probably the next month or so. I've got some cool ideas for stuff planned in the near future. It's really just about here's a question. If I play this guy one more time, then can I get into this room? Sweet. Ooh, cat or nine tails. Okay. So in theory, this is not doing much for me. So I will pick this up. I'm going to pop Guppy's Paw one more time here, just for safety. Purely for safety. Because I don't know if this guy does a full heart of damage or not. I think if you touch him, he does. So just for my own personal safety, I popped it one more time. Again, HP upgrades are actually pretty sick for us, because we can literally just pick them up, pop them. It's just 3 spirit hearts every time we see it, so it's nice to have. And then we can just put it right back down. So it's essentially just like finding an uber tinted rock. Okay. Very glad. Very glad that I chose to pop Guppy, because this guy obviously sucks. This guy obviously big annoying. That's okay though, he's not jumping too much. Greatly appreciated bloat fight. Okay. Greatly appreciated bloat fight. Okay. Still need to visit item room. And oh, everything's this way. That's perfect. But yeah, it's a busy stretch of life. I got some cool ideas for stuff coming up. One such, you know, not to give it all away or anything, but one such thing that is definitely coming up soon. We're hemorrhaging a lot of HP, by the way. is I finally caved. I've been considering doing it for a while, but finally pulled the trigger, and I bought a, thank you, I bought a subscription box of sorts. I've always wanted to be a subscription box kind of guy, but I'm so picky. Like, I know it's a better deal if you subscribe in the long term, but I'm like, what if I don't like 90% of the boxes that I get? It's also like when you have to pay the entire subscription up front for most of them, it's like that'll be $500, and it kind of makes me Is Quadshot the play or is Daddy Longlegs the play? I know Quadshot's great. I think Daddy Longlegs might be the play. I get them both? Interesting, interesting. I'd like to put down Guppy's Hairball if I don't need Guppy's Hairball. Let's put down Blood Clot. I picked up Mom's Eyeshadow. Okay, let's pick back up Blood Clot. How many times have I done that? Answer, too many times. Significantly too many times for it to be warranted anymore. Like, doing it the first couple times, like one time is fine, then you learn the lesson. I have done that stuff so many freaking times where I accidentally pick up the wrong one because I'm just rushing into it. I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, that is Daddy Longleg, or sorry, that is Quadshot. It's nothing else. Nope, definitely didn't change. It is definitely the same. Trying to decide if we want to, you know, pop the Sun card here, and then next floor we're just trying to like speed things up. So next floor I'll just pop Emperor right off the bat. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. It is the Mom fight. Remember to take the negative. You were doing the dark path. You don't normally do those. The extended range on the hands is dastardly. It makes so little of this room safe. Ran right into the foot. So we're pretty weak, huh? Can't help but notice a massive struggle in defeating Mom here. Which should essentially never be the case. I mean, we only have 8 items. Let's not be crazy here. And if we didn't have 8 items, we'd be killing it. We've gotten a great swath of items over the course of this run. It is purely because I have 8 items total. All right, taking the negative. Heading down, pop Emperor card. Hopefully get a deal with the devil. Hopefully become Guppy. Guppy would save this run. Assuming the transformation stays. Okay, I'm going to go in here. Come on. You are... Actually, that was stupid. I should not have popped Guppy's Paw there because we actually wanted to take damage. You fudge. We actually wanted to take damage there to guarantee we don't get a deal with the devil on this floor. Little Brimmy action, huh? We're getting so low on HP. I think we're probably toast. You scumbag. You... I mean, it technically paid for itself. This is bad. I'm not saying in before -3. We're so weak. I can't even kill one of those dudes. I can't believe how weak we are. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna freaking die, dude! We're so dead. We're so unbelievably dead. And of course I got to deal with the devil. Gotta pick this up. Gotta convert it. Gotta put it back down. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. We're gonna lose the run. We're gonna lose it. All right, well, that's fine. Wow, I can't believe... We're gonna go -3, dude. Can't think of the last time we've been -3. Probably at some point in Repentance. The game's pretty tough. But it's still like kind of embarrassing. By the way, did they like re-nerf tinted rocks? Because I have seen one on the course of the entire run. Granted, we skipped the entire last floor, but like, I can't even kill these guys, dude. Did they like buff everybody? I have 8 damage and it's taking me like 3 shots to kill a little poop. I feel very like, my numbers feel like they're not actually indicative of how much damage I should be doing. I feel way weaker than the numbers suggest. 8.69 damage is good. I'm doing little to no damage. And I'm not a big fan of it. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs, for essentially carrying me on that particular room right there. Come on, we just need Guppy. Guppy is the... I should have kept the R key, dude. Should have kept the R key. R key actually does save us. Though we may have just been dead. I mean, how? I just, like, I don't know how you take damage in that particular way. Like, explain that one to me. You've been playing Isaac for a pretty long time, so I just kind of feel like standing there and watching the bullet as it comes in and hits you is just, like, not a great way to take damage. Maybe I'm incorrect. Just personally feel like it's not a very viable strategy. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs, for once again carrying me. Oh, well, we got to the boss fight rather quickly, which is amazing. Quite helpful. It's gonna be tough. It is going to be a long mom's heart fight. I got no bombs to help me out. Just shooting. Just shooting. What a I think I don't like Tainted Isaac. If like, it's a cool gimmick, I'll give it that. But like, let's be honest, the reason you play Isaac is to get cool item synergies. And when you can only hold 8 items, the likelihood of getting a cool synergy just goes down so significantly. So basically all I'm doing, Guppy, please. Let's freaking go. Okay, so how does this work? So the question is, okay, so I need to put down something else. Let's put down this. So, become Guppy. Now, if I put Guppy's tail back down, do I stay Guppy? Yes. Okay. So I think I actually want to put Guppy's hairball down. We'll keep Guppy's tail for some extra red chests. Look, things are still really dicey. I don't think I need to tell you that. Things are still very scary. But we're Guppy. We should be getting, because of the combination, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and also the combination of Guppy's tail plus left hand, we would expect to be getting a decent amount of red chests. Those red chests can, of course, be converted, hopefully, into spirit hearts if they contain them. They don't. I'm, like, scared to take the pills, because the pills could honestly end the entire run. A couple bad trip pills and it's over. So I'm not going to take that right now. The spirit hearts could... the spirit hearts could be too clutch. It has to be done, unfortunately. Has to be done, unfortunately. Okay. We may pull victory from the jaws of defeat here, thanks to a single Guppy pickup. Have you played Isaac? Like, I know you haven't played in about a week, but like, I just... The tendency, thank you. That's a sick joke. Dark Bum is so bad now, but could save us, in theory. I say we do the floor. Get as many red hearts on the ground as possible. We do the floor, we get as many red hearts on the ground as possible. Then we pick up Dark Bum just to essentially say that we did. Keep the spirit hearts flowing, please. We pick up Dark Bum, we let him go pick up the red hearts, and then we just carry on with our normal business. And we say, thank you, Dark Bum. Hopefully you paid out with anything better than like a single pill, because that's Unfortunately, like, your just typical payout now. Yes, did you order the bad trip pill? Because that's all I pay out with now. Any bombs on this run, by the way? Because, like, we've had some decent opportunities to, like, blow up these things. Hey! I'm actually gonna hold on to it. Even though I just begged for it. Yeah, I'm a hypocritical baby. Hashtag just millennial things. Please don't. Okay, almost popped right on my head. Dude, it's so cold in this basement, though. Like, my leg, I just noticed, is shaking almost uncontrollably because it is so freezing cold down here. I also, like, it's so cold, it gives my scalp this sensation. I used to use this peppermint shampoo until I had, let's call it an unfortunate incident with a peppermint-flavored alcohol. Sun card. I used to use this peppermint shampoo and now unfortunately can't anymore because, well, I want to vomit every time I smell the peppermint. But it, like, let's freaking go, dude. It, like, tingled my dome piece. Like, the whole, it had, like, peppermint oil in it, and the whole thing about peppermint oils, it's, like, stimulating, and it would, like, tingle my scalp. It's so cold down here, I'm getting, like, a similar scalp tingle sensation just from being down here. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, so we win, which is amazing. Have you played Isaac before? What's happening? I just can't believe how poorly I've played this one, and I apologize for that. Don't get me wrong, it's not been a stellar run by any stretch of the imagination. It's not like I got brimstone or anything, but we could have quad shot right now. But just like some of the poor plays that I've done on this run so far, I feel like physical embarrassment in. Just some slight embarrassment. Thankfully, Guppy's gonna carry us to the promised land. Okay, final floor. Let's get this bad boy done, which is perfect because, well, I'm running out of banter. I talked about all of the crazy things keeping my life busy. Oh, I forgot they changed this. So we're gonna have some deal with the devil items, and I don't know how much HP I have. What the heck is that jar, dude? Look, I think we have 5. I think we have 5 spirit hearts right now. And I will just be 1000% honest. I do not think I can justify spending any of them. The amount of times on this freaking run, dude, that I have just stood there and just taken damage for no reason. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's get rid of this finally. Okay. Compound fracture. Let's peep the secret room. So I think we're down. No, sorry, I got no bombs. This run is a bomb-free run. We are full pacifist. I think I'm down to 4 HP. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what that guy is. Okay, down to 3 HP, so we may still lose this. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'd never seen that enemy before in my entire life, and I would like to never see him again. That was terrifying. Whatever he was, whatever he just did, I'd like to never see again. We're essentially looking for like a single HP upgrade so that I can Guppy's Paw. That's all I need at this point is a single HP upgrade so that I can Guppy's Paw. So I think we're down to either 2 or 3 HP. Can't remember. I've honestly already forgotten. Just know that you're low on HP. So, like, don't take damage. That's what you should remember. You are quite low on HP. I don't think that helps us, but that's fine. 9 lives would be sick, to be honest with you. 9 lives would be amazing. Let me have it. Let me have it. Okay. No 9 lives. Little DDL. Got a little bit of your daddy long legs versus my daddy long legs. Come on now. Come on now, be nice. Son of a gun, dude. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, and it's very upsetting because this was a winnable run. We're literally Guppy. I mean, we at least got something knocked off the post-it note, but again, I'm gonna have to do this entire path again. So, like, all for naught? Where are my items, dude? All right, so I think I'm one hit away from death. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm one hit away from death. So just have to perfect the lamb, no biggie. Unless you could have been the savior of the world. Like, you could have been, is the thing. All you had to do was be the savior of the world. Instead, here you are. I'm trying to decide if it's worth doing another room to try to get... All right. I don't think it is. I think you just go for it and you try to perfect it. I can just tell you, if he does the charge attack, we lose. I cannot dodge the attack where he charges at me very quickly. Okay, now I'm definitely one hit away from death. I just stood there. I just stood there and took it. Dang it, dude! God! -3! I can't believe it. I mean, I can, but I also can't. It sucks, dude. I suck at the game now. I'm bad at Isaac. All right. Well, hopefully, maybe when we get the new office situation sorted out and I can actually start playing this again regularly, I can learn to stop sucking at the game, because right now I'm very tired of putting out L's. But we at least got the Satan fight done, I guess. But God, how do you lose a guppy run? I don't understand it. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, no spirit hearts. That's out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I mean, they gave me spirit hearts. I just stood there and took millions of damage. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing support. Like, sorry for the lack of videos. They'll come back soon. I promise. See ya.